getting that locker room vibe. And no, it's been fun. It's been good, and having fun being out here and competing.
What's been your impression of the guys in the running back group so far?
Awesome. I've known Say for a little bit. Obviously, both being from the East Coast, having some mutual coaches and friends in the league. So that was pretty easy to get to know each other. And then Will and all those other guys in there are awesome to be around. And so it's fun. We just push each other every day, make each other a little bit better.
Coming off last year, and I know you said you've been ready for a long time.
Yeah.
How excited are you to get on those pads since you were unable to play last year?
I'm excited, man. I've been playing football since I was 8 years old, and so dang near 18, 19 years. So to be able to be out here and playing some ball, I'm excited. I can't wait. You got one more time. Yeah, it's been awesome, man. I like the way the offense has been running, man, and it's cool. It's one thing when you're somewhere else for a long time, like most guys who go to a different team, just kind of there's only so many words in football, so kind of relearning the same word as something else and stuff like that. But it's pretty digestible, the offense here, and I'm excited to just keep it coming a little bit faster, not think so much.
Kevin was talking earlier about how you fit into the offense. You talk about your receiving ability. I know it's too early to talk about how many snaps or reps you're going to get, but how do you feel like you fit as far as just your skills in this offense?
Yeah, I think, hey, our room is great, obviously. We got a lot of awesome weapons on this offense. And, I think as far as, like, my individual ability, I feel like I can pride myself on being able to do anything out of the backfield. And I've done that throughout my career, whether it's catching, running, pass pro. I've done that in my career. So I think however they see fit to use me and my skill set, there's a lot of guys in that room that can do a lot of things. So it's always great when you're on a team with a lot of weapons. Keeps the defense guessing, and it's fun to be out there. And you might get a play call that defense might not be expecting drawn up for you.
How would you describe yourself as a pass catcher?
Just that. I caught a lot of balls, from quarterbacks, and I've scored receiving touchdowns before. Just like running. I played running back for a long time in the league, so I think that's all just kind of part of it. I can do it all, so excited about it.
How does your
experience?
Yeah, that's the new kick return. It's essentially kind of like, if you're looking at it from a running back perspective, it's kind of like running an inside zone where you get the ball and then you just kind of go get vertical. So that's definitely new for me. But hey, I'm excited for the opportunity. Excited to go out there and just keep playing ball.
Have you ever done that before?
Back in high school, we did some returning. Back in high school, we just did like whatever to get the ball. Like I did wildcat a little bit. So, but it's exciting, man. We're having fun. I'm getting the reps now, so that's what this time's for. Just kind of getting a feel for it.
As go on next week, is that a big step for you?
I don't think so. I don't really, think anything about that. I'm not focused on last year at all or anything like that. I play ball, pads on, pads off, OTAs, camp, postseason, whatever it is. I'm playing ball. So that's just something added as the ramp-up period goes on. But same mindset for me. Putting pads on doesn't change. I've had pads on my whole life.
You actually had a play today where you were tackling the ground. Not supposed to be tackling. Went down, got right back up. Is that pretty much an indication of?
Yeah, I mean, we were running a screen play. It's hard for guys to block with no pads, so, all of our feet got tangled up there a little bit. But, no, I mean, there's no hesitation, nothing in the back of my mind, man. I'm just playing ball. That play right there, you got to go get vertical, get as many yards as you can, third down. So, in a real game, probably putting my pads down and running through that. But, you got to practice like a professional, too, try to keep everybody up. Obviously, and when you fall, watch out for everybody's legs. So trying to keep everybody healthy. It's a long time till we're playing some games, and as this team knows, it's a long season here. So
when you go down, though, is that during the regular game you're going to go down? Is that at least reassuring?
Yeah,
I'm fine.
I mean, I've known I've been fine for a long time. The only person thinking about any of that injury stuff is everybody else. Nothing from me. I've been squatting. We got the squat competitions in there. We do all this stuff, all OTAs. We've been running, hitting the bags, all that good stuff. I'm good to go. But, football is football, and football is fun.
Have you and your wife had a chance to explore the food scene yet?
We have, yeah. My wife, she runs our Dining with the Dillons account. She's a big foodie influencer, and, we did a bunch of the Rittenhouse stuff during OTA, so that whole little circuit. We had a little easy day, so I tried to be a little healthy. I went to Blue Corn the Mexican restaurant, fire. Tacos are amazing, and they're light too. They're not like the big crispy ones. Trying to, have a good healthy diet. But yeah, a little cheat day, some tacos, no cheese, fantastic.
And during OTAs, what stood out?
Man, I'm a steak and potatoes guy, man. Not Barclay Prime, Butcher and Singer. Butcher and Singer has my heart so far. I haven't been everywhere in Philly, obviously, but that place is fire.
Have you crossed paths with Jahad Campbell much on, like in any of the team reps? And I guess what's been your impression of him so far?
A little bit. I think he's a great young talent. Obviously, you can see why he was drafted where he is. He's going to be I think he's going to be a playmaker for this team, but also in this league for a long time. So it's really cool. It's my favorite thing always with rookies coming from like OTAs when they get here and then they get back and say, oh, now stuff's starting to click for them a little bit. And we had a rep, I think the last open practice, so 2 days ago, where he's kind of like guarding some of the Baxton man and stuff. And he moves really well for a guy his size. So it's good to have him on our side.
You mentioned Saquon a little bit from previously. Has he helped make your transition to Philly a little bit easier? And what stands out about him as a teammate?
Yeah, absolutely. I think one, obviously, he's a tremendous teammate. I think all you guys who have interviewed him and stuff, you've seen how he interacts with the team and stuff like that. He's a very team first guy. But also, I think him coming here last year and being his first year here, when I'm asking him, like, hey, like, what's this like? He's like, oh, man, I had that same question. Or, yeah, it's tough because this, in my old offense was this, so this is how I relearned stuff. So really just like a lot of word association and then just kind of understand the way every team, every offensive line has a different blocking philosophy and how they're coming off stuff. So slowing the game down a little bit, pressing the line on something where I would maybe previously, like, hey, this is going to open up, give it a sec, be patient here, or trying to learn the little nuances of how our team kind of plays things out was a lot of stuff that he went through last year. And so it's great to have him obviously on the field, but also as a resource and as a good friend.
Did you win the spot competition?
I did not when we did it in OTAs, but we'll keep it going.
Who won?
It's tough. Say did win though. Say did win. We had a lot on there.
No, apologies if you've been asked this before, but I was just talking to Kevin too earlier about whether this is still a run-oriented offense. And you talked about how it being for Eagles offense. As you looked at it, like what was your impression coming in, and what's your impression now when it comes to how the run game is part of this team?
Yeah, I think when you look at the offense and like you said, the Eagles offense, you take a step back and you look at, like I said earlier, the weapons that are on this team, you really can't say, I think it's really just one of those things where as an offensive coordinator, you're blessed in the sense that whatever that defense is preparing for, they want to try to stop the run today. Okay, you got amazing receivers outside, tight end, you got a quarterback who can run and pass. Like, it's one of those things where you have so many weapons. So I don't think the Eagles offense is a run or a pass. It's just really whatever is clicking, we're going to feed the hot hand. And there's a lot of talented guys out here on this offense.
You mentioned some of those nuances with the running game. You were on some good teams in Green Bay.
Yep.
The Eagles are known with Stout and Jamal for their running game. Have you gotten a feel of what the Eagles have done so well as a running team?
Yeah, I think so. As far as on paper, real football starts when you kind of put on the pads. O-line can really start to push people out the way and everything. But no, I think we've watched enough tape. I've gone back and kind of watched last year's saves and even in years past, and most of the same guys up front. Just kind of what the game plan is, how they're coming off doubles, things like that, where they're pushing to. And, they obviously have a lot of success and have for many, many years in succession. So as a running back, it's a great place to be. It's a great offensive line to run behind. And, I'm excited for the opportunity.
Apologize if you've been asked, but, sometimes when you get something taken away from you, you realize how much you miss it. What's it been like for you getting back out here from that standpoint?
Yeah, no, like I said, kind of piggybacking off that. I'm excited for the opportunity. I've been playing football my whole life since I was, 7, 8 years old. So, near 20 years. So to get back out here, it's always fun. It was great to get out here during OTAs, get used to the guys, get used to kind of the playbook, the offense a little bit. And then, that's what this whole period's for, just to kind of assimilate myself within this offense, figure out exactly how I can help a Super Bowl team be even better and what I can bring to the table.
What did you miss most? Did you miss the guys, the camaraderie, the competition, what your body felt?
I want to say, just competition, honestly. Like, it's one of those things that everybody says. I know a lot of guys who played sports and then they retire. It's like, well, golf's the only thing that brings me that sense of competition nowadays. Well, I'm not good at golf, so I need to get back to the football field.